be live. Wait, maybe. It's recording for my computer mic. Oh my gosh.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Jose Rodriguez, and I'm proud to serve as the Executive Director of the Daniel Murphy Scholarship Fund. We've asked for your time and attention tonight to celebrate Murphy Scholars, their potential, their ambition, and their impact. Together, we are on a path forward towards success, towards a better, brighter future, and towards equity. But we're living through unprecedented times of divisiveness and social unrest. And the global pandemic has created so much pain for so many, especially for Murphy scholars and their families. Even through all of this, Murphy scholars are on a path forward. By tuning in tonight, you're paving that path forward for hardworking Chicago students to achieve success. In a moment, we'll hear from some of our greatest ambassadors and champions, Murphy Scholar alumni and DMSF board members. And while you listen, please think of ways you can invest. Is it by telling others about our cause? Is it through a contribution? Is it through volunteerism? Whatever your ability to help, consider joining us. Murphy scholars need you. They need you now more than ever.
In 2004, I stood in the theater at North Shore Country Day School as my class's student commencement speaker. Several pounds lighter and with no gray hair, I said when I looked at my school, I felt as if I were looking into a mirror. All that North Shore represented and represents, community, love, service, I saw and still see in myself. I could not have imagined in my wildest dreams that opening a letter filled with confetti saying I received the Dean Murphy Scholarship back in 2000 would have led me to that moment. I could not have imagined a place that initially felt like a strange land would be my home. Now, when I reflect on that time, instead of seeing a mirror, I see a well-worn trail. Along it, I still see my family and my teachers and the North Shore community. But I also see the Dean Murphy Scholarship Fund and its benefactors that led me here. It was your benevolent gifts, direction, encouragement, tools, and investment, which was my footing that helped propel me forward. Like mom and dad who gave me a map of guidance, you laid down a path well-traveled by so many scholars before. Even when I didn't fully see it, your gifts and path made the journey, which at the time felt like a wilderness, you made it navigable. You made the dreams of my parents of a new path an actual reality. And now more than ever, your gifts continue to make me and so many others believe more fervently the necessity for forging more clearly the path forward by investing in expanding and sustaining equitable access to all scholars, regardless of background and circumstance. But hindsight is 2020, and I'm pretty sure I didn't see that well laid out trail at 13 years old, especially with the fog of getting up every morning at 5:30 to make it to school on time. If you are a parent, you know that it is an arduous, monumental task getting a teenager out of bed before 9. So just imagine my mom and daddy wrestling with me at 5:30 every morning as a teenager. Even my sisters, Quinita and Quinata, who is also a Murphy Scholar, class of 2015, they remember this trek. Every morning at 6, we would prepare for what seemed at the time like an Odyssean journey to North Shore. Or for you Bill Bryson fans, I felt like him traversing the Appalachian Trail in a walk in the woods. We would leave the comforts of our loving home, traverse our resilient community, the west side of Chicago, endure the hustle and bustle of early morning commuters on the Green Line,